Hello guys, Rox here, bringing you the news for the next Dune Awakening update. There's gonna be loot for everyone. The instanced loot has arrived and is not what some of us, including me, were thinking. Developers came to an easier solution. Instead of being teleported to your own instance, they only apply the instance for the chests themselves. Basically, the chests will work as they do in the PVE chests. This means everyone can loot the chests. But keep in mind that them doing this change instead of making the stations themselves to be instanced, this means you can still get griefed while doing the PVE content, so be aware. However, since everyone can get the loot, it will automatically lower the chance of getting griefed, unless that person is simply evil. One thing to keep in mind that maybe some of you didn't notice yet is that the chests now respawn whenever the NPCs respawn too. This means that people can loot the chests more often, so maybe they don't need to camp the chests that much. The loot from deep desert chests will not rotate weekly anymore. Each place will have a specific drop pool, which will be a larger loot pool than what we have right now, of course, meaning every place will be worthy to visit and clear. This idea will help keep the deep desert more alive and active, and also give the players the opportunity of getting their favorite weapons more often without needing to wait weeks for it. And even if they were waiting sometimes, they could not get the opportunity of getting them because the chests were simply being camped. But now that problem should be gone. The special weapons like the Ancient Way will still only be obtainable from the Lancerat vendors. And speaking of the Ancient Way, for those who don't know, this missile launcher locks on vehicles, so it's like having homing missiles. But now you will also be able to lock on players again, but you will have to aim the weapon for a couple seconds to lock on the players. This one is a dangerous weapon. The crashed ships in Deep Desert will have more unique varieties. For construction, there is also something nice. You can now replace your base current building pieces for other faction skins or other new future building sets that will come to the game, without needing to demolish your own base. You can simply swap piece by piece instantly. This is a great addition to the game, as other survival games have something similar to this, and Dune also needed to have this. One thing to keep in mind is that some building pieces might occupy more space than others, so you might have to do some small adjustments inside your base. Other cool detail, when you go out for a trip and then you come back to your base, you will see this information, which allows you to see your power conditions. It disappears automatically after a couple seconds. It's a nice touch. The Windtraps will now automatically stop using your filters when your base water capacity is full. Pretty nice detail here. And another huge quality of life improvement, you can now see 2 kilometers distance instead of like 500 meters while you are flying, for example. Very nice quality of life improvement, especially for ornithopter lovers. Many fixes to text, visuals, audios, game stability, bugs and quest improvements. This includes the bug of seeing vehicles models highlighted on vehicles, or the buggy scut array keep being used after you switch seats. This and much more. The game keeps getting better. Stay tuned for the next video, as it might be a dramatic one, in a good way hopefully. Thank you for watching, Rox is out.